Zdravo, zdravo. Video time today has nothing to do with tattooing or me bitching about clients that are a little crazy, a little wild. Today is share time, share time. I was doing some sketches and listening to some music, and this song come on, and man, doesn't well, doesn't music have the power to like just take you back to a certain portion of time in your life? And I'm gonna play you a little part of this song. I think you'll be able to hear it on the recorder so you can hear. Oh, babe, Brooks and Dunn, right? Some country music. Sun goes down on my side of town. A lonesome feeling comes to my door. The whole world turns blue. All right, so story time has to do with this. On my first stretch in the joint back in Texas back in the day, I found myself in K-Dorm. K-Dorm is for the bad actors. It was medium custody. I was there in medium custody. This is previous before they upgraded me to high risk and locked my ass down even more. But yeah, so I was one of two fucking white dudes back there. It's all essays and blacks. And the other white dude back there, Michael Bodenhammer, he was actually a white dude running with the Texas Syndicate, a Mexican gang. He was a skinner, soldier for them. So it's not like this motherfucker was a peckerwood like myself. But anyway, everybody got along pretty good despite all of us being pretty fucking crazy back there. And there was racial problems hit us, from time to time, but it never started with us. It was some shit that popped off in different parts of the farm that would connect to us, So it was like, hey, you got to follow the protocol. Something happens over here, you got to get down over here. But other than that, we all got along pretty good. So that's just to give you some backstory and the insight of the fact there ain't no motherfucking people in the black community, man. I mean, there were a few. There was this dude Dunn. This motherfucker liked country music. Every once in a while, we were playing cards, man, spades, and he would start singing some fucking George Strait. Which, if you're from Texas, man, Mexicans love George Strait too. It ain't just the white folks like country music. But yeah. Anyhow, not a lot of country music fans there. I do love country music, but after lunch one day, we had 8-man cells, and I was in my 8-man cell. We were all my entire cell come back from eating. Everyone in the dorm had eaten, and always after you eat, there's a lull, like a quiet. Everybody's like, digesting, laying on your bunk, you chillaxing, no one's talking. Some motherfuckers take a nap, and that's what we were doing. And there was this little black dude, Day from Houston, got a mouthful of gold teeth. He didn't have a single normal tooth in his mouth. Day was pretty cool. Day was a little dude, but he was a good guy. And his motherfucker in his bunk, he was in the top bunk above me to the left. Just made some crazy noise like a dinosaur. Yeah. Fucking, I seen my other cellies like, motherfuckers, tense up, man. Some shit like that in there. Well, I kind of laughed at it. And I was like, yeah, Daddy, don't worry, man. Sometimes you got to get that stress out. Sometimes you have to just, unwind. And that's why I sing, And I started to sing. When the sun goes down on my side of town. And man, it's a joke, Someone on the top there, ooh, ooh, like howling like a dog, like it hurt their ears, And I kept singing. And, everyone started laughing. And, oh, Wood, stop that shit, Wood. And then, some black dude's like screaming like it's hurting him, And then, man, this started a cascade effect that I never seen anything like this. And in our dorm, like motherfuckers, even in my cell, started like howling. We're howling and yelling. And there was a guard. I remember his name. There was a guard in the day room doing some paperwork. I mean, he separated from us by our bars on our cell, plus the fucking bars to the fucking day room. So it's not like he's in danger. And we got these steel lockers under our bunks, and if you grab it smack it down. Sounds like fucking gunshots, you know. Somebody grabbed the locker. We got steel-toe boots in there too, and each cell's got a hexagon, right? Hexagon table, and it's steel also. Somebody grabbed the boots and so you got, man, the whole fucking dorm went fucking haywire, fucking crazy, lost their fucking mind, man. It was insane. Everybody was involved. Yeah. Even Mike Bonehammer, the other white dude, this motherfucker went to our door, turned behind, and started kicking backwards in the door because it has a little lead, you know. And, I mean, it was wild. It was so fucking loud. And the louder it got, the more it fueled people to get even louder. And the fucking guard panicked. He looked, right, and he run, like sprinted from his table in the day room to run out of the fucking dorm. And when he did, he dropped his the shit he was writing on, you know, tablet. I don't know what it was, man, something that he was writing paperwork on. He dropped that shit, boom, and run out of there. And everybody paused for him and then looked at this dude. And everyone started laughing, like realizing he was afraid of us, just letting off some steam. It was hilarious. So, man, that encouraged all these motherfuckers to get even louder. And me, I'm still singing. I'm singing as loud as I can. Providing a fucking soundtrack. Now, this ain't a riot, mind you. It's just craziness. And, yeah, man. So, this fucking dude comes back a moment later with this fucking ball. Right? A black ball, like a cannonball. I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing? Right? Is he playing some joke on us? Gonna throw some little ball like he's gassing us? Why the fuck would he gas us? We're not killing each other, you know? And roll that little motherfucker like a bowling ball, man. Rolled right up to my cell, right? And all my cellers ducked, boom, disappeared like roaches in light. Went on back to the bunks in the very back of the cell, wrapped with sheets and blankets, preparing for the worst, you know. And I'm sitting there thinking, I mean, this happened instantaneously. You know, these are split-second thoughts. I'm like, what the fuck are you running for? There's no way he's gonna gas us for fucking making noise, right? You motherfuckers. And so I'm thinking that this fucking thing explodes into 3 pillars of this thick yellow fucking smoke, right? And one of those plumes hits me right in the face. And I take a deep fucking inhalation, a lungful of this fucking gas. And the gas, it smelled like fucking smoke bombs from 4th of July, right? Like fireworks. And I exhaled it, you know. I turned around and I was like, oh, it's a smoke bomb. It's a smoke bomb. I said it twice, try to calm down, let, you know, my cellies know there's nothing to be worried about. It's a smoke. I fucking vomited up. Man, sinuses drained. Now, I don't know what kind of fucking supernatural fucking gas that they're using in Texas Department of Corrections, but this shit was no joke, man. It feels like you're underwater and you can't breathe, right? But the thing is, like, your lungs are working, like you're getting air, but there's no satisfaction of oxygen. Your body feels like you're suffocating. It's a very, very unpleasant, very fucking unpleasant sensation. And every portion of your body that's exposed flesh feels like you're on fire. This fucking shit is wild, man. And I remember I snuggled up in between like 2 of my cellars underneath a bunk, trying to wrap my head with my sheet, and everyone's fucking like vomiting and sinuses are draining, and yeah, it's pretty fucking bad. And I couldn't breathe, you know. I mean, I was breathing, but I was getting not. I had this sensation of suffocating. I thought, wow, man, what a fucking way to die, right? In a fucking cell here in K-Dorm in the Dominguez unit for singing fucking Brooks and Dunn. What kind of shit? I want a better death than this. Moment I was saying, there's some black dude upstairs. I heard him say, oh, Lord Jesus, don't let me die like this. And I caught the humor of it. I wasn't the only one feeling that way. And there's a chemical they also use in TDC. It's like anti-venom, right, for this gas. It smells like lemons. And they turn on these fans in these vents, and they turn on another fan that like sucks air out, another fans that blow air in, and they blow with this chemical that counteracts this gas. And It smells like lemon. So as soon as you smell the lemon scent, you get that satisfaction of oxygen. It was like, wow, all right. So, yeah, that was pretty fucking nuts. They took us all out, stripped us butt naked. Video. They filmed us as we took showers, right? Marched us all stark naked out in the fucking rec yard. Took all of our fucking property, sheets, and everything, our uniforms. Had to sit out there for I don't know how fucking long it took for them to get us some new uniforms and shit. All because of Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon. What a song, what a song. It takes me back to the beautiful sounds of, not a prison riot, you know what I'm saying? But the country has that effect on those that don't like it. What are you going to do? Yeah, we got